In this training video, we're going to learn how to dice a red onion for guacamole. As we've covered in past videos regarding onions, there are two sides to the onion. There's a stem side, and this is where the plant grows out, and then there's the root side. This part in the ground spreads roots and actually takes hold. So what this does, the root goes in and actually holds all those layers together, and they all kind of envelop up and make that stem piece. So we're going to slice the stem side off and split it in half, but we're going to leave the root intact because we want that to hold this onion together while we're dicing it. So, first step, slice the tip off, slice the stem off, and discard. Keeping your board clean so we don't have any bits of onion paper getting into our product. Flip it over onto the flat side and split in half. As you can see, the root comes in here and it holds, as we just learned, it holds all of those layers together. In this application, that's a good thing. We're going to use that to our advantage. We're going to peel the onion all the way down on both sides. Now again, leaving this root intact, we're going to take our knife, we're going to drag the knife through, all the way through, and stop just before we cut through that root. We're going to do this in two spots. 1, 2. So you can see, we lift it up, it's cut in two places, but the root's still holding it together. So we're going to do the same thing on this side, and using the heel of the knife, drag it through very slowly, 1/8" cuts. We want to go nice and small for the guacamole. 1/8" cuts. You can see the tip of the knife doesn't cut through that root. All the way through, drag it and just pull that tip through. And now, the onion's held together by the root. So our final cut is to do that same thing, and we're just going to cut this way. And what it does is it turns that into a perfect dice for an onion. This is a small dice, so we're going to make this nice and small. As you get to the bottom, this is where it's going to start holding together a little bit more. We're just going to take those and split them. Kind of chop up these smaller pieces that kind of made it through. The final piece, you can trim this right on down. Right? Final pass through that. So the only waste left of the onion is just that little bit of root. We can throw that away. There we have diced onion for guacamole.